Our group aims to design a prototype of a VR simulation to create an immersive experience and present it to users, in order to bring ideas and knowledge of water conservation. I, Edward, and my teammates Michael, Chris, Manson, Ella, Jingxuan, and Sam grouped up and are looking forward to complete this interesting project. We have taken courses, completed assignments, and shared our ideas during the whole session.
In 2018, Cape Town faced a severe water crisis that garnered global attention due to the looming threat of day zero, the day when the city's water supply will be shut off. The prolonged drought, exacerbated by climate change and poor water management practices, led to a critical shortage of water in the region. Cape Town implemented strict water restrictions, urging residents to limit their water usage and adhere to daily water consumption limits. The crisis of available water per capita is a growing concern as the global population growth, urbanization, and climate change place increasing pressure on limited water resources. The availability of water per person is a critical indicator of water scarcity, with many regions facing challenges in meeting the water needs of their population. See from the graph made by our Water in Data organization, countries in Asia and Africa face water shortage problem more severe than countries in America, so it is possible that the second city hits its day zero are in these two regions.
In the first situation, when people are taking showers, they will always open the shower head because they think when they are taking the shower head open and change the temperature into the good temperature, they will think that always close the shower head will change the temperature, and it's too complicated for them to change the temperature again. But we must know that if we always turn on the shower head, that means we will waste a lot of water. So we can change the shower head into a different kind of shower head, which can waste less water when we are opening it. The second condition is that when people are flushing the toilet, some toilets will waste a lot of water, but sometimes it doesn't need so much water, so we can change the toilet into a less water wasted toilet.
So I'm going to talk about traditional way of water education. Traditional water education is how people in many cultures have learned about the importance of water over many generations. It's not just about knowing how to use water practically. It includes understanding its spiritual, social, and everyday significance in community life. Elders often pass down stories that teach respect for water. These stories show us how to collect and use water wisely, and why it's important to do so.
We want to remind users about how much water they use daily. We want people to dive into everyday activities that might cause water consumption, for example, cleaning dishes and taking a shower. This is where the immersive experience comes in. We're visualizing the water usage by substituting it with, for example, a couple bottles of water. This will cause awareness of how much water they use, so that they have the mind to use less water per day, which exactly hits our goal. There are existing traditional methods of education about water consumption. Compared to that, VR tech has its pros and cons. For the pros, VR is more immersive, so it could enhance the experience. On the other hand, crafting a VR model is really expensive.
In this video, we are going to talk about the advantages of Apple Vision Pro on the water conservation program. The Apple Vision Pro can supply really high-resolution photography, which will make our program more authentic. Also, with various innovative technologies, the Apple Vision Pro creates a highly immersive environment. This is extremely helpful for our program, because we want to create a scene of a local community where water is wasted to arouse people's attention. And the more authentic it is, the greater impact we will make. I'm sure the immersive environment will definitely astonish you. So before we watch the example, let me show you 3 approaches that were done by Apple. The first one is solving the 3D spectacle adjusting problem. Another one is applying 2 loudspeakers at the back of the equipment. We can see those from the picture on the bottom left. Last but not least, creating a panorama of the circumstances. The Iron Throne room shown on the bottom right shows how it looks like in the Vision Pro. So let's watch a video description.
这个时候，你就会迅速感受到这2块2000多万像素 Micro OLED 屏幕的威力。我玩过很多的 VR 设备，但是 Vision Pro 的清晰度真的是一骑绝尘，字体没有锯齿，图像无比锐利。
With the technical breakthrough of Apple, we can make a number of gallons water visually for the viewer to help them get a direct sense of how much water they are wasting every day and month. The Apple Vision Pro can create a very realistic view because its equipment can project objects in their actual sizes. Let's watch a video showing how realistic the view is in a VR.
Vision Pro 它最核心的一点是它有非常精准的映射，可以1比1的呈现每个人的身高，所以你可以站起来和人击掌，然后大家的比例也都是正常。
The VR can also help us to create water conservation education program. The Apple Vision Pro has the ability of interactive storytelling, which can help us to generate fictitious characters to interact and teach people about ways of saving the water
这个叫做
resources.
interactive storytelling， 这个交互式故事讲述。像这个大恐龙，还有这个漫威的 What If， 我们自己是完全做不了的，这个门槛更高，只有大型的工作室才能编写。但是你会感觉到这个恐龙它就在你的面前，而且每次的行为都会因为你的位置和动作产生变化，不是固定的，也会被周围的光照所影响，非常。
Hi, I'm Sam, and now I'm going to explore the idea of making a sewage-themed VR game. We can make a wastewater treatment engineer simulator. In this game, players take on the role of a wastewater treatment plant engineer. The game simulates various stages of wastewater treatment, from receiving an initial processing of wastewater to sedimentation, biochemical treatment, filtration, and disinfection processes. Players need to monitor equipment operations, optimize treatment efficiency, and respond to emergencies. Through this game, players not only learn about the processes and technologies of wastewater treatment, but also experience what it's like to be an expert in wastewater treatment.